どうも小石です。前回はメイの依頼を終えたところ、今日は KC の呼んでいる声が聞こえたから応答しよ
う。Yeah, what is it?
Something's really been bugging me. I'm wondering if you could dig up some answers.
I'm game. What do you need dug up?
I need some information on what happened to the people who were in the reserve.
そういえばリザーブは以前まで一人じゃなかったみたいな話し合ったっけ？
When the water pressure was getting too much for the bunker to handle, sections of it started to lock down. We analyzed the systems and we were able to pinpoint the issue. They went off to fix it and left me behind in the reserve. But then the whole place locked down, trapping me inside. I tried to reach them by radio, but I got no response. I need to know what happened to them after they left.
なんかやっと身の上話が聞けそうな感じ。
Why do you need to know?
Honestly, what happened to my friend Kenneth is what concerns me the most.
おっと、ボタンの反応が良すぎるのだ。
The other three, we didn't part on the best terms.
じゃあ全部で5人主要人物がいたってことかな。訳ありっぽいけどなんかあったのかな。
Tell me about the other three squad mates. What was the problem?
To be blunt, they were fucking assholes. Foster, Jess, and Trent, just horrible people, capable of horrible things.
意見が合わないとかそういうレベルでもなさそう。でもこんな世界なら生きていくのに必死だろうしな。
What's the point you're trying to make, Casey?
They made a fucked up decision, okay? Kenneth and I were not cool with it, but they did it anyway. Let's just leave it at that. I'm not in the mood to get into it. Past is the fucking past.
まあ言いたくないような何かがあったということは分かった。
The gym is probably the best place to start. There was a disaster relief camp there that they were going to search. Find out if Kenneth made it. That's all I'm asking. Maybe it'll help me sleep better. Maybe not. I'll keep my ears peeled for what we need in the meantime.
紆余曲折あって離れ離れになったケネスの安否が知りたいってことだね。ランパートっていうとこか。学校があるらしい。さてと、どこを調べればいいのかな。体育館がどうのこうのって KC が言ってた気がする。ケネス以外にも非道な奴らだと KC が言っていた人たちも探さないとかな。みんな体育館だから、まずは体育館を探すところから。この青い建物、体育館っぽい。ちょうど目の前に見えるあれだね。体育館だから結構広いだろうし、ゾンビの大群と書いたら嫌だな。あ、正面は開かない。簡単には入らせてくれないよね。体育館の中に侵入するための情報かと思ったのに、タワーの思想が書いてあるどうでもいい張り紙だった。やっぱ侵入するとしたらどこかに登ったりしないいけなさそう。
They are hopeless swine. All they want is to see us burn. And why is that? They envy our success. That's why. They know we are strong. They know we refuse to be swayed. They know we are united. And it drives that half-wit charlatan of theirs
あそこから入れるかも。
They don't understand loyalty or sacrifice. We do. Because we are guided by principle. And these principles have seen us through the worst horrors imaginable time and time again. We all know what kind of animals they are. We all know that they stand for nothing. They are empty, depraved psychopaths, every last one of them. They must be dealt with swiftly and without mercy before they can poison everything we have worked so hard to achieve.
よしよし。
The tower will
ここに
always
4人
stand.
くらい人がいるらしいけど、この時点で人がいる気配がない。なくない？しかも暗いし、怖いとかはないけど、急に大きい音が鳴るとかびっくり系はやめてよね。この部屋の感じ、侵入したところは体育館の更衣室みたいなところからかな。超不気味、本当に人がいるわけ？体育館はなんかベッドがいっぱい。病院の代わりとして機能してたのかな。でも人の気配がないってことは。手紙としたい。入った時点で半分くらい察してはいたけど。
Casey with the goddamn whining.
この死体がフォスターっていう人みたいだね。
We did what we had to do. Live with it. End the story. How the fuck that beanpole made it through basic is beyond me. Soft as a melted fucking marshmallow. Different story with Kenny. I respect the guy, but that doesn't mean he gets a pass. The questioning has to stop. We had to protect what was rightfully ours. This bunker is our home. The supplies are our lifeline. If we did not defend it, we'd have all been dead within 2 weeks. Now we can last months, maybe longer. We can survive this. A brutal decision was made, but we have to fucking stand by it, unified. If Kenny and Casey don't fall in line soon, I'll have no problem marching them out of the bunker door with a gun to the back of their heads.
ふん。食料が少なくなってきたから間引いたってところかな。じゃあ残りの人も探してみよう。どうせ死んでると思うけど。体育館は結構ウォーカーが徘徊してる。ナイフも使いすぎると壊れるし、あまり相手はしたくないんだよな。割と綺麗な死体だ。あれは誰だろう。
Wasn't about to let those bastards steal
この人は
all
ジェ
our
スっていう
shit.
人か。
It's dog eat fucking dog now, and I'm the mama pit bull. Foster and Trin understand what's up. When you go through something like that together, something that ugly but necessary, you develop a bond to the group, no doubt. The other two, fuck them. They don't get it. Casey acting like he's innocent. Bunch of bullshit. And Kenny with his moral high horse routine, not gonna put up with it much longer. I'm watching. They so much as blow a fucking fart in my direction, I'll put their asses down. Zero hesitation. Only the ruthless will survive this shit.
私が思っていた通り、この世界で生きていくために手段を選んではいられないタイプだったって感じだね。KC は非道とか言ってたけど、この世界で考えるならそんなんでもないような気がする。
I'm a good person.
この人はトレント。
I know I am.
肝心のテネスが
I
見当たら
saved
ない
my。cousin Billy that one time from blowing off his fingers. All the other kids dared him to hold that M80 and light it, and I said no, Billy, even though I really wanted to see what would happen. What happened at the bunker, Jess says we did the right thing. Foster says it too, so that means we did the right thing. I didn't do anything wrong. Us or them, and we chose us. I'd do it again, probably. So that means it was right? When you can look back on something and know that you would do it the same way all over again, that's deja vu, I think. Something happens and you say, you know, that's the way I'd do it a second time. Deja vu. That's how I know I did the right thing.
こいつは自分の考えを持たずただ流れに身を任せて自分を正当化するクズ。自分が正しいと思っている相手は会話にならないからね。獣と一緒。さてと、ケネスはここにいないってことは分かったけど、血痕のついたブーツの足跡をそんなのあったってな。足跡があるってことはこれがケネスだとして、ケネスはまだ存命の可能性が高いってことだよね。まずは足跡だけど、トレントのところかなやけに血だまりがあったし。もうこの体育館ウォーカー合いすぎ。嫌になっちゃうよ。足跡あるじゃん。気づかなかったな。足跡をたどると全然違う建物に来ちゃった。足跡はこの先に続いているからこの中にいるってことだよね。誰かいる。思ったよりも時間がかかっちゃったし、そろそろ時間がやばいな。
Didn't think I'd ever see another human being again.
Is your name Kenneth?
Yeah. How do you know my name?
喋ってる時にウォーカーが来たりしないよね。
Casey asked me to look for you. He's alive. In the bunker. He wanted to know what happened to you and the rest of the squad.
Casey's alive, huh? That's good to hear. I didn't give him much chance, honestly. Thought he'd have blown his brains out by now, or shriveled away to nothing. Guess I underestimated him. If you make it back to him, tell him these few things for me. Tell him he's a good guy. The guilt It's not his. Tell him to let it all go. What happened at the bunker? He needs to wipe his brain clean. Tell him Kenneth said things right. Killed Trent, Jess, and Foster.
あの3人はこいつが殺したんだ。なんで殺したのかは聞かないでおくか。
I'll remember everything. Don't worry. But I am curious. What happened at the bunker?
Fuck it. I've got nothing to hide. We killed dozens of innocent people. Civilians trying to get into the bunker. When all the shit with the dead walking started to go down, we had orders to keep everyone out of the bunker. I don't know why. It didn't make any sense. But when it got too tense, we freaked. We mowed them down. Vietnam-style shit. Casey just stood there. Like a ghost. That fuck Foster started screaming at him to open fire with the rest of us. Later, I asked Casey if he fired. He said that he pulled the trigger because he was scared that if he didn't, we'd all turn on him, add his body to the pile. He said he aimed his gun up in the rafters of the church. I believed him. He begged me not to tell the others. He didn't trust them. But he trusted me. We were friends. Listen, my brain is...
まあ、さっきの3人の情報から大体何が起きたかは察してたからあまり驚きがない。3人も保身のために人を殺したし、この2人もやりたくはなかったけど保身のために同じことをした。ケイシーは非道と言ったけどケイシーたちもその3人と根は同じなんだよね。だからこそ罪悪感がケイシーにはあるってことなんだろうけど。
I've heard enough, Kenneth. I'll tell Casey we spoke. Tell him everything you wanted him to know.
That's mighty nice of you, Uncle Tommy. Before you go to the bowling alley, blow my fucking brains out, yeah? That's the only way to remain human all the way to the end, right?
そうですか。ありゃ、弾が入ってなかったわ。ちょっと待ってね、今弾止めるから。よし。やっぱりちゃんと狙わないとこの近さでも当てられないな。っていうかそろそろリボルバーじゃなくてマガジン式がいいんだよね。これ威力高いみたいだけど反動が大きいし、頭当てたら一撃だからあまり威力の高さが意味ないし、ちゃんと欲しい素材を決めて集めた方がいいのかな。戻ってきた。
You there, Casey? I'm back.
Hey, tourist. Did you discover anything?
一応ケネスは見つけた。
I found
それだけじゃないけど依頼はケネスだから余計なことは言う必要もないよね。
Is he still alive?
殺したけど、話すと長くなるし死んでたでいいか結果同じだ
He's
し。
dead. But he told me some interesting things before it was over.
Shit. Rest in peace, Kenny. My friend. What did he tell you?
He wanted me to tell you something. You want to know what he said?
Yes, of course. What did he say?
He said you're a good guy. Not to feel guilt about what happened outside the bunker. To let the massacre go. He told me all about it. From his perspective. But I am curious about yours.
Well, if he told you what happened, why do you need to hear it from me? You know what you need to know, right? And you've told me my friend is dead, so we can move on, yeah?
We move on after you tell me your side of the story.
All right, hard-ass. You want to hear what happened? Fine. There was a massacre. 36 people, at least. Civilians. Right at the reserve entrance. Innocent people that we should have been protecting. I should have done something to stop it, but I didn't. I stood there, a coward. And now I don't sleep. I have a nervous twitch in my right hand that gets more pronounced every day, and the guilt is like a 10-ton weight crushing my chest. Are you satisfied now?
Those are just facts, Casey. I already know the facts. What I need to know is your perspective on the whole thing. There's a reason why you can't sleep. You're twitching like a junkie and your chest feels like it's caving in.
事実は事実として受け入れて、それでやっと前に進める。後悔と自分のした行いの償いは分けて考えないといけないよ。
Gather my thoughts. It's all fucking foggy. The whole thing escalated really fast. The first bullet was Foster. I wanted to scream no, but it's like I just left my body. Everything after that moment, it's like a nightmare. Jess and Trent started firing. Jess, she was smiling. Kenneth hesitated. He looked right through me, like he expected me to have his back. But I did nothing. So he started firing. After that, all I've been able to retain are weird details. Oh, the sounds, a hat, a cross. Man, sometimes when I'm here lying, trying to sleep, I can actually feel my fingers shaking on the trigger of my rifle, even though I haven't touched the thing since the day it happened.
A cross? Like in a church? What's that all about?
Yeah.
十字架。教会といえばメイと出会った場所に教会があったよね。何か関係があるのかな？
Everything around it is hazy. Bullets chewing it up, splintering the wood. It's from my church back home. The one my mom used to drag me to. You know, but that makes no sense. Well, it's just my mind fucking with me. Guilt digging in deep, I guess. Fearing judgment.
You mentioned a hat. What hat?
There was this old man, shielding his wife. He had on this bright blue fishing hat, and I watched a flurry of bullets rip it right off in this spray
一
of
瞬ヘンリー
blood.
おじさんかと思ったけど、KC の話からするとすでに死んでいることになっちゃうから違う
I
か。
swear to God, it's the exact same hat my uncle used to wear. And the bullets drove it into the wall, and it hung there for a second, dripping. And then it flopped onto the floor. The image, I can't get it out of my head. I'm worried it'll be there forever. And I keep thinking, was it me? Did I shoot those bullets?
You never know for sure, Casey.
まあ、これでリザーブが KC しかいない理由も分かったし、この感じだと言うほど必要な物資とかはなさそうなんだよね。いつの間にか KC を助けるために動いている気がする。
Listen to me, Casey. Carefully. What happened outside the bunker? It's not your fault. That is clear to me. It was clear to Kenneth. You need to find a way to make it clear to yourself.
Yeah, I know. You're right, Tourist. But it's not easy. Gonna take a lot of fucking work. Hey, maybe when this is all over, I can hire you to be my therapist.
セラピストか。お姉ちゃんにはかなわないかな。
I charge $300 an hour. Don't think you can afford that on National Guard money.
Yeah, probably not. Look, Tourist, this little chat, it's worn me the fuck out. And I've got rewiring to do to keep from getting electrocuted next time I use this radio. Not that it really fucking matters. Doubtful I'm getting out of here alive. Without that key that has everyone riled up, this is all a waste of time. I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you later, I guess.
最後のポンプレギュレーターに入るための鍵はメイが持ってるからな。あれをもらわないと KC は助からない。あとは名次第って感じ。というところで今日はのあたりで。それじゃあね。